We live in a world that treats speed as the ultimate virtue. We are conditioned to demand instant results, instant replies, and instant success. This constant state of urgency forces our brains to operate in a permanent hyperdrive. But when your brain is always running fast, your life becomes completely invisible. You sprint through the present moment just to arrive at a future that doesn't exist, chasing an elusive horizon that recedes with every step. This chronic rush destroys our capacity for deep, meaningful experience. We cross things off our lists without ever actually feeling them happen, trading the richness of existence for a mere blur of productivity. Neurologically, urgency shifts us straight into a primitive survival mode. The nervous system gets flooded with low-grade perpetual cortisol, signaling to the body that a threat is always imminent. This isn't efficiency, it is a highly disguised state of panic. When you rush, your field of vision narrows dramatically, clouding your judgment. You lose the ability to see creative connections or alternative paths. You become a reactive machine, merely bouncing from one crisis to another in an endless loop of survival. The fast brain leaves no room for the quiet genius of slow thought. To reclaim your life, you must deliberately introduce friction into your daily mechanics. You must cultivate what philosophers call the intentional pause. This is the practice of delaying your response to the world's frantic demands. When an email arrives, you do not answer it within 60 seconds. When a problem appears, you allow it to breathe before acting. By slowing down the frantic pace of the input, you vastly improve the clarity and quality of the output. Slowness is not laziness. Slowness is supreme cognitive control and mental autonomy. Consider what happens when you slow down your physical reality. You begin to notice the hidden details in your immediate environment that were previously invisible. You hear the subtle nuances in a conversation that you would have completely missed. You experience taste, texture, and thought at a profound level. Depth requires time. It cannot be micromanaged. You cannot rush a profound realization. You cannot optimize a meaningful relationship for maximum speed. The most valuable things in human existence refuse to be accelerated. Breaking this cycle requires a daily, deliberate act of rebellion against the modern pace. Start by establishing an unhurried morning routine that belongs entirely to you. Do not touch your digital devices for the first 30 minutes. Allow your mind to gently transition from sleep to wakefulness without external noise. Second, practice the art of single-tasking throughout your workday. If you are writing, close every other window on your screen. If you are eating a meal, simply eat the meal. Give your absolute presence to the singular thing in front of you. Society will tell you that you are falling hopelessly behind the curve. It will flash metrics, notifications, and updates to induce a perpetual sense of panic. But true progress is not measured by the velocity of your movement. It is measured by the clarity and direction of your movement. A fast brain heading the wrong way only arrives at failure sooner, exhausted and empty. A slow life ensures that every step taken is deliberate and true. Nature never rushes, yet everything is fully accomplished in time. As you master the slow life, a strange paradox begins to happen. You accomplish far more by doing far less. Your work becomes distinct, high value, and incredibly rare in a crowded world. You stop drowning in the noise and start floating in the clarity of the present. The anxiety of missing out completely melts away. You realize that everything you actually need is already here. Life is inherently complicated. Growth is simpler than you think. Turn off the artificial speed. Quiet down the internal engine. Trade your fast brain for a deep, intentional life. Create physical and digital spaces where urgency cannot enter. Designate your bedroom as a strict, device-free zone dedicated to rest. Turn off all non-human notifications on your phone permanently to stop the digital intrusion. You do not need an algorithm telling you how to live. You need the quiet space to hear your own internal voice. Protect your schedule from the creeping demands of others. Learn to say no to the trivial, fast-paced opportunities so you can say a profound yes to the deep, slow truths.